Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with... But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Here's everything there'll be no trouble today.
Good to see you, Master.
Would appear you found evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
You are carrying far too much, Master. Pray lighten your pack, that you... might move nimbly again.
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Unless I am mistaken, all we require is already in our possession.
Welcome. On all sides.
Here we are.
Greetings, Your Majesty. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, do not forget that we work to serve the... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
I know not what to make of this.
Phases.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall... Guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually. Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this hour.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry? Quite the predicament.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Over here, if you please.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead." You are more than welcome to return.
Solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Pray, follow me.
Will someone do aught about this?
Only person I believe in is myself.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Quite the predicament.
Hour for prayer is still not come.
It's now dark past this place.
Kindly.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have calls to visit a place not far from here.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
Battering all day is tiring work.
We are never truly.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Would that I could spend all... Greeting, you need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
All I've got left in my so tired. I've barely the village. Everyone's busy with their own affairs. Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin. Haven't got enough leaves.
Let me get that.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Light.
And I know how to.
It is here I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Your patronage is much appreciated.
Come, I'll lead the way.
'Tis here I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and your patronage is much...
This isn't the way... to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Tis our duty. About time I should have done our lesson.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
I'll not stick my head where it was cut off.
What?
Just about anywhere. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
off where I stand.
Dead on my feet after today's training. Heavens preserve me.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
The best quality a soldier can have.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
There's no easy thing, living as a soldier. Oh, damn!
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
Consarn it. I'm nodding off where I stand. Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. hide.
I mustn't
I'd
let the
pick
captain
just
see my
about
knees.
anywhere. I'd hasten
I
home,
expect to fare
were this
so
not
well
my
every
duty.
day. This has gone from bad to worse.
Leave off. Quit acting so chummy. Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
I ne'er had force to draw steel.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts, and I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder?
My master told me that the slums hide many secrets. Mayhap we ought to investigate for ourselves.
Ah, now I understand. I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Sup? I wonder if there's any easy way to be had.
I don't like it.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
I just remembered. I've somewhere to be.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I don't know what to do.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Place, construct. I'm ready for patrol. Lots to do. Time.
I ought to take stock. See what's needed.
Right at home.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that that alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that.
We've been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, 'tis no simple matter to infiltrate the castle at night. Pray, be cautious, your Majesty. Should you fall into the hands of the guards, they'll be not taken. However, a sentry loyal to me will be I am afraid she will be unable to aid you directly. But she will know to look the other way. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work.
What I need.
I'm in fine
Always another
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Quite the predicament.
praying there for gold in my pocket.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as...
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Money, sure, but not happiness.
Wonder if there's any easy work. Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here. Everyone busy with their
About ready to fall asleep.
My legs are stiff as balls.
You don't know. I must go where duty calls me. Townspeople depend on me.
My knees have been acting up.
Well, I suspected as much. Then we... Well, have you found... I suspected as much. Well, I suspected as much. Then... Well, I suspected as much.
I'd rather not talk to you if I can avoid it.
Would that I ne'er had force to draw steel. Enough!
I'll not be cowed so easily. This is bad.
I'd rather not talk to you if I can avoid it. Got to focus. My head will roll. Time to be headed. Where it will be now. Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Not ruins your day like that.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
Save it, cuz. I'm not interested. I've got nothing for ye. Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's... Let me alone, will ye? I'm a bit... I've got nothing for... Shove off. I've got nothing for... I've got nothing for...
Bunch of sluggards.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Just about anyone.
A door of sturdy make. 'Twill be impossible without the key.
Let us return once we've the key in hand.
Since I wouldn't be here. I'm going to go
Arms,
exploring.
arms for the poor. Pray grant those less...
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound. Of cure.
What should I do?
My soul, my woe. Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
can't stomach places like this.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Not much going on.
Tis busy out today.
Wish I could go on an adventure. I might nod off if I'm not careful.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Wonder what's going on in town. Might go and see.
Won't someone do aught about this?
I'd not come here by... 'Tis he... I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks. I have placed a mark upon the body you seek.
I am in your debt.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in... I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Your patronage is much...
Still waiting on that report.
I've more time than I know how to spend. I'm quite right.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.